358 cases of COVID-19 now linked to a Cargill slaughterhouse in Canada. Cargill had kept the plant open despite calls from the union to close over workers' safety.
Here's a summary of the article.
There are now hundreds of cases of COVID-19 linked to a southern Alberta meat packing plant, the province's chief medical officer of health confirmed Friday. Households with connections to the Cargill plant in High River, about 60 kilometers south of Calgary, now represent 358 cases, Dr. Dina Hinshaw said. "It's a tragedy. We asked days and days ago for that plant to be closed temporarily for 2 weeks, send all of the workers home with pay to isolate," Hess said Friday. The plant temporarily laid off 1,000 staff on Tuesday, according to the union representing the workers. In addition to the Cargill plant in High River, COVID-19 outbreaks have also been confirmed at 2 other Alberta meat packing plants. As of Friday, 10 cases were also confirmed at the JBS plant in Brooks, according to Hess. In a statement released Friday evening, NDP Labour critic Christina Gray said the opposition was calling on the provincial government to temporarily close the Cargill plant until it is safe to reopen.
This post received a score of 17,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
A month ago a worker tried to raise awareness.
Sounds like the same story playing out in other slaughterhouses. The warning signs were there, but these meat companies kept the slaughterhouses open and kept their employees working. Smithfield in South Dakota, JBS in Colorado.
Is there anything in particular with slaughterhouses that make them particularly susceptible? Is it primarily shitty working conditions or something else?
From the little I do know of meat processing plant, it's lots of people standing side by side and across from one another. Also, you're touching product right after everyone else has touched it. Not to mention everyone congregating in washroom, break, and changing areas. Hopefully with someone with a more intimate knowledge will pipe up.
And they're colder than room temp, which COVID thrives in. And more humid. And the workers are usually disincentivized from taking sick days, time off for doctor apps. Also unusually high amounts of smokers, which doesn't help one fight off respiratory diseases.
Smithfield in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, offered $500 responsibility bonus to workers who didn't miss a shift as COVID was spreading. Meat industry is sketchy AF. The machines are very loud, so it's been standard operating protocol that everyone wears ear plugs but talks cheek to cheek into each other's ears to communicate. Before COVID-19 and all through it, this is how shit works there. They've been ramped up to 10 to 12-hour shifts, 7 to 10 days straight because the increase in demand. This is all aka shitting your immune function out your ass.
Goddamn, that sounds grim.
One half of the picture. Other half is places where line guys actually have more protection than nurses. Food production line needs to be sterile, masks, overalls, boots, rotation of 3 sets of gear, UV on the line, wash down etc. Some are even quarter spacing, I'm told. Every second line is shut down just to try to keep worker separation. Be interesting to see how people are lying either way.
I'm not saying this is right, but a lot of comments are like these businesses should have been shut down, but then you want to go grocery shopping for meat. Yeah, it's easy to say people over profit, but what industries are essential if not food?
Well, obviously you should just eat the toilet paper hoard.
The employee who just spoke to Canada's CBC is probably gonna get fired.
That is why whistleblower laws exist. Whether or not they are applicable in this case is another question though.
Oh, they won't fire him or cut his pay, move him to a lower, worse job. They'll just have downsizing 3 weeks from now and he'll just be part of the group. No correlation at all.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.